Jay finds it distracting.
On this note, it's distracting up there.
Yeah,
I think for the
viewers.
yes,
Whenever we get
the
one.
viewer.
Why did that? There we go.
Downloads that we do live. There'll be like 2 to 5 people that will watch it live.
Depending on who's on. All right, here we go. And 5, 4, 3.
Welcome, everyone, and pull up a seat at the table. It's Lunchtime in Rome. Tonight's episode 302 is titled Jared Turner, Ohio to Pittsburgh? Because Ishan, Shawn asked you to go? What's that all about? We'll be finding out about all that and more at the table this evening. So pull up a seat at the table and join us. First-time listeners can subscribe on your favorite podcast app or watch us live or later on YouTube at Lunchtime in Rome. Visit us at lunchtimeinrome.com, and while there, you can take our relational needs questionnaire. Make sure to follow us on all social media, and it'd be great if you gave us a 5-star review. Jay, what specifically is this podcast about?
At the table, we strive to love one another and help you to do the same. Some weeks we have somebody on, like tonight, so that you can get to know them and learn a little bit about yourself in the process. Other weeks we dive into a topic. Romans 12:15 says to rejoice with those who rejoice, mourn with those who mourn. And that's what we do. So while it may not be 12:15 in Rome, we're treating it like it is lunchtime in Rome.
Hit the button. I think it did it.
But we can't
But
hear
we
it.
can't hear
We
it.
can't hear it.
That's disappointing.
Oh.
Beep, boop, beep, boop.
Yeah, I got to fix
Hey,
that.
Jared's here, everybody. Jared, say hi
Jared's
to
here.
everybody.
Jared.
Hello.
All right.
Is that a sound effect that you were trying to hit?
Yeah, usually
Yeah.
there's an applause that plays.
Okay.
We do it sort of ironically
Yeah.
because it's very cheesy.
It
Yeah.
is. It's good.
But Eric says all the time just for effect.
Yes.
It's in our t-shirt. It's in our t-shirt merch collection. We have a
Yeah,
t-shirt.
that
Oh,
which
it's coming soon.
our imaginary
hasn't been
t-shirt.
made.
Quick update. One, I got good feedback on the new mics.
Oh,
People
nice.
have said that they do sound better.
Second week with the new mics, by the way, Jared.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And we wrapped up Maggie's softball fall ball season last night. Super fun.
Did we get a win last night?
We did. It was awesome. I did the up at bat. I found my new calling is to be the up at bat music guy. I feel like I have a gift for it. And
You choose their song.
no, they choose their own song.
Go into it.
Well, there's some songs that
Well, Jared would know. See, I didn't know some of these.
6 through 9-year-olds probably shouldn't.
For example,
There's 30 for 30 by Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, definitely.
There's only a certain part of that song that I could cut to play.
it's like bump, bump.
By Menon. Yeah. No, but it's very fun and it gets the girls hyped up. And then since it's Halloween week, I was playing Halloween music in between innings. They were
Nice.
getting out there like Michael Jackson Thriller and
All ball DJ.
Monster Mash, and it was so fun. They were getting all pumped up and they were having such a good time. And yeah, it was good. And they got the win. And
She get any hits?
yes, she's struck out once.
This season or last night?
Since she started playing last in spring since the spring season, she struck out once this season.
Wow.
Yeah, it's coach
It's a
pitch.
pretty good on base
I feel like
on base percentage.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So we'll keep that going. Hopefully, get a scholarship at some point.
Did you hear? I guess it was on Nateland.
The yips.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a guy wrote
there's
in
the
and said that he got the yips in coach pitch.
yeah, but my other favorite one is the one they were talking about. There's a guy wrote in that he was pitching to his son's baseball team,
And
he was throwing some heat because he had a tea time to get to, so he was like striking kids out.
That's fun.
I thought that was great. But no, it's been awesome, and
You glad it's
Yeah.
done?
I am kind of ready for it to be over right now. We're ready for a break.
Well, how long is that, and what's her next activity?
School is the next activity. She's got the Christmas performance that her school does, and then it starts back up in January. They'll do gym time.
we
Friday
got
nights.
the notification.
Yeah,
for the high
but that's
school.
pretty casual.
Yeah.
It's once a week, and it's kind of we'll be there if we can.
Yeah, Abby actually starts in December.
Yeah,
Beginning of December.
I think it starts in January for us.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
Gym
a
time?
little bit of a break. Yeah, like in the winter, they'll do some like drills indoor in gym for softball, and they'll like just
She's 7,
yeah,
so they can do a lot inside. For
right.
softball.
They're practicing like when a pop up goes up, like you got to wait for it to see if it's going to hit the ground, and then you run or go back to base, stuff like that. Just learning the game and learning the different things you got to do, think about.
Fundamentals and stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
I just completed a 3-day fast. I came off my trip last week to New York and just wasn't like, my stomach wasn't feeling great when I got back. And
Now, when you say that, do you mean in general or given your medical history?
well, I did have a little bit of a flare up. It started like Sunday morning. It took me a while to get going off the bathroom, like out of the bathroom before church. And then I was just like, maybe I better
That
not.
was you. All right.
No, not at church. Not at church. No,
Okay.
I got it all the way before church. No. Yeah. But so that morning I was like, I probably shouldn't eat. And then throughout the day I was like, oh man, I'm starting to feel it a little bit in my gut.
Hate that.
And so I was just like, well, I'm just, I guess, and I'd been contemplating fasting, and actually somebody suggested, based on some of the decisions I'm trying to make, maybe towards the end of the year, beginning of next year, maybe do some fasting and prayer. Okay, sure. But God was like, maybe you should, I meant that.
Yeah,
when I said
maybe I
that.
meant that. So let me
I'm
just
gonna,
rip your guts out.
yeah, I'm going to put you in a little, but man, it's probably been the best fast that I've had. 3 days of just water. And I feel incredible.
No coffee,
I had coffee, but that's it. Just
Burgers.
coffee, and no,
pizza.
No salad, though. It
No,
was a salad fest.
salad's stupid. You don't
No.
make friends with salad.
I had a smoothie this morning. That was my first meal since Saturday night, and I just it feels great. I feel
It
reset.
does feel good.
Yeah.
That third day, you feel like it's amazing.
I woke up this morning. I was like, maybe I'll just keep going.
Seriously, because once you get to day 3, like it's actually, it doesn't feel. Day 2 is the hardest one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And yesterday, my side really hurt. So
Jared, have you ever fasted?
I have.
What's your longest?
Longest I went
40
a
days.
week and a half.
Week and a half. That's good.
Sheesh.
Wow.
A week and a half.
With just water, like juice, or
I did water. I did like protein shakes.
Hmm.
But I mean, it wasn't food.
Yeah, no solids. Yep.
Nothing solid. Yeah.
that's about it. So was in Long Island all half of last week, and then drove home Saturday. Was home for a couple hours, and then we went over and saw Ethan
oh, that's right,
in Greece. He's performing in Greece at Robert Morris.
cleanly shaven.
Mostly. Like, he definitely didn't do the full razor. He did just the clippers. And,
It's like a 7 o'clock shadow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But good show.
It was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
Amy and I went.
Yeah, you were
Saturday.
with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
there together. So
Yep.
yeah, that's my story.
Yeah, things are normal. Busy. Blah blah blah. Got stung by either a wasp or a hornet in the gathering place in the church this evening, waiting for Jared to show up.
Oh wow.
The old October hornet.
I wonder if they got a nest in there or something.
We
'Cause
did see one
on Sunday.
Yeah,
We were there. Yeah.
but I think it's the same. Well, who knows?
That was great. You killed it right there on the spot.
Yeah. So this one might have been angry,
Maybe. Revenge.
but
Revenge hornet.
yes, those are the worst kind. But we're glad that we do not have to seek revenge on those who sit at the head of the table. Why would we? Because they are the ones who make this podcast possible. And so we'd like to thank Groot from the Hooked on Jesus podcast, Larianne, Bethany Jaworski, Mary Lynn, and Big Guy, Ashley, and Breaking 90. They have gone to lunchtimeinrome.com and become a paid subscriber. Brian, last week I made the commitment. We're going to put together an entire head of the table package, promotional package by the end of the year. I've made that commitment. So the beginning of that is me mentioning it every week and
Great.
making it happen.
I like it.
So they don't just get to figuratively sit at the head of the table, but they get,
Whatever we're going to get.
that's what we're going to do. Jared, any ideas? Let me know as the weeks go on.
All right.
Bonus content.
Bonus content, Patreon without the Patreon. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of that, it's nothing to do with Patreon. Jared Turner is with us. I got to know Jared when I was coming back to Young Life staff. They said, we got a guy earmarked for Penn Hills, but he's like 18 months away. So that's why I came back. And they said, yeah, it's going to be like about 12 months. And they said, yeah, probably January. He'll be on in January. And they kept talking about this Jared, and I didn't know who this Jared was. But the nice thing is I'm going to be able to stay on as the interim area director. Jared is going to be a direct ministry staff. Next Gen is what it's called. Why do you get to be next gen staff and I get interim area director? I'm like, that's not very fun. But so Jared is going to be with us in January, and we're excited to have him with us tonight. Jared, welcome to the table.
Hello, again.
Hello times two.
Can we try our clapping again?
Oh.
I think it'll come through.
It does.
All right.
They hear it, but we want to hear it.
Well, Jared, everybody.
There it is. Jared's with us. Jared, tell us about your upbringing. Tell us about where you're from and what that was like growing up.
Upbringing. Okay. I was born in Cleveland.
I've already learned something.
Yeah.
I was born in Cleveland. I moved to Cincinnati when
How old?
I was 6, turning 7. My mom was becoming. I need to bring it closer.
Yeah, you just right into it. Yeah.
My mom was becoming a pastor of our like home church back there.
She was or is.
She's not a pastor of the church. And I was telling Jay earlier, the church is like, it's a big organization. So
What's it called again? House
House of God Church, Keith Dominion. We have many churches throughout America, now internationally. We were part of the Cleveland diocese, or it's technically the Ohio diocese. We were part of the Cleveland church, and then she moved to Cincinnati in a suburb called Blue Ash. It's just like an ordinary suburb. It's nothing special about it. There's no sidewalks, so it's kind of weird. It's like a country-ish suburb-ish.
See, that's funny because we don't have sidewalks.
Yeah,
But we're not country.
yeah,
Right.
We are
This is my
suburban.
country.
Yeah.
So if you had to, so now since you've been in Pittsburgh, and we'll get to that,
Uh-huh.
but you know through Young Life lots of different. You've been lots of places in
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
yeah.
What's the area of Pittsburgh that's most like where you grew up?
Where I grew up. I would probably say similar to, what is that? Where was the park at? Where they did the new
Scott Township,
It's close to that.
like Green Tree kind of stuff.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
close to that. You'll have a lot of apartments and like
Okay, cool.
decent sized houses, nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
I grew up by all my friends for like the first 10 years. I could walk. We would play basketball every day. Then I moved. It was weird. I was in junior high. I moved closer to the junior high, but I was getting ready to graduate and go to high school. And I lived walking distance from the high school. So then we just kind of flipped. It was weird.
So you were close to the senior high.
I was close to the high school, moved further away.
So you moved close to the junior high school when you were done with
When
junior
I
high
was
school.
when I was done with junior high school.
I was going to say, as you went from Cleveland to Cincinnati, you said you were, pretty tight with all your friends.
Yeah.
How was that transition? Because I see that one of your things is approval or belonging is, and so you're very high on that. So did you have trouble making that move?
Was it? I didn't have trouble. No, I mean, I came from I went to school with all my cousins. So we would go to school every morning. So that was a weird transition.
After you moved, you mean?
Yeah. So in Cleveland, I went to Cleveland School of the Arts, the first building, because it actually burned down. It actually burned down a couple years later. But
Once you were gone, they were like, "Don't you?"
They're like, we can't do this
why
anymore
even
without
do it?
Jared.
they didn't need it anymore.
You wait, how old were you when you moved from Cleveland? You said like
I
6?
was 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're barely into school.
Barely into school.
Okay.
I remember a decent amount.
Sure.
It was an art school. So that was before the sports. I did like tap dancing and stuff like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
They learned
That's
something.
the second tap dancer we've had on the show.
Yeah, not many people know that.
I
Who's the
think
other
he
one?
was the tap dancer. They went to Hebron and then they went to
Oh yeah. What's his name?
yeah,
Did some
Gab and
yeah,
Mr. Ben.
Ben. Yep.
did some tap dancing.
How'd that start?
You had to choose like either choose like music, dancing, or singing. And I wasn't lazy, but I didn't want to like have to go every day and sing. I didn't want to have to play an instrument at that time. I mean, I already played the drums.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me learn something else. Oh, you play the drums?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's cool.
How long did you tap?
I tap danced probably 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Did a couple of shows. It was fun. I will say that. I did enjoy it.
When's the last time you tap danced?
when I was lived in Cleveland.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
we
was
got
the
to get
last
now.
time.
That's
That was the
file
last
that
time.
away for something.
Yeah, there's gonna be a skit in there.
Oh
or
yeah, there's
something.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a while ago. But
it'll come right back. It's like riding a bike. That's what I hear.
I hope that would be cool if actually I just
I'll bet you can.
bought some tap. Maybe.
Tap is cool though.
Sounds like a
if
dare to me.
I always it's like a very satisfying click and noise to me, and maybe like I don't know if it's like
Really,
no.
you actually find that satisfying?
I do.
With
It
your
is.
weird.
it is. You know what I'm
satisfying,
saying, and maybe it's
Because
because
I
like
do too, but
I
I
agree
just
with
with
Oh,
you.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I love tap dance.
like
I love it.
it's neat to me because I think there's like it's like percussion. There's a rhythm to it,
Yeah.
and like to hear
Yeah.
people that like can move their feet in a way that like puts some I'll say beats together that
Yeah.
like are
Yeah.
pretty slick. Like it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Slick.
Yeah. So I went to school with all my cousins, and then transitioning out of that, that was definitely weird at first. But once you go to school in first grade, second grade, you just go to recess. First day, you have friends. So
Yeah.
it wasn't too weird.
Mr. Stop Playing said for his first club at Penn Hills, have him show you his tap dancing skills. I
Isaiah
like
Reed.
it. I
Is
like
that
it.
Zay? What's up, Zay? That's,
that's-
and what is Zay's rap name?
Zay Bands.
Zay Bands.
Zay Bands. If you ever
Bands or bands?
Bands with a Z. If you ever get to pray with him, he says Zay Man.
Zay man. He's working his brand into
Yeah,
the
he's
Yeah, we're
into
gonna
the
brand
prayer.
in the prayers.
He is hilarious.
Zay's the one that we went to camp
That's
with
so
this
funny.
summer that, I stressed out the whole week before
Oh.
getting all the health forms and stuff. And when I got on, he was like, I don't know. I think I
Oh,
got
yeah.
like 2 health forms.
I
And was
remember you talking about
like,
that.
what are we doing here?
I mean,
yeah.
it's hard enough to get our kids to sign up.
Right.
I lead with Zay at Perry.
Okay, yeah,
So it's hard enough to get them to sign up. They sign up 10 hours before we go.
yeah.
So it's like health forms. We just go, y'all all don't eat pork or something like that. Like it's just easy to just, I don't know, make stuff up.
Yeah.
So you're in junior high school, you switch, you go to high school,
Yep.
and your mom's a pastor.
Yeah.
And so if I asked you, like, when did you commit your life to Christ? What's the answer?
When
Like
did
when
I
you were 2, you backslid at 4, recommitted your life to Christ at 6.
When did I commit? I would honestly say when I was like 10 years old.
And what happened around that time?
That was like, I want to go to church. I want to be there. I want to learn more. Who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody about the Action Bible. My mom got me the Action Bible. I'm asking questions like the curiosity and the like, I want this is there.
So
What is the Action Bible?
The
What
Action Bible,
What
so-
makes that stand apart?
It's from Old Testament right up until I don't think it's like the Old Testament to the beginning of the New Testament.
So like through the first
like a
four,
comic
like for
book.
the first 4 Gospels, like through that.
No,
or
there's no-
just the Old Testament.
Yeah, just the
okay.
Old Testament. It's like a comic book of the Bible.
Okay,
Pictures, everything. And
and that
yeah.
got you curious.
that got me curious. That was like,
Makes sense. 10-year-old would like a comic book.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
My mom was a teacher, so
Yeah.
she knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
It was good. And then, I mean, at 10 years old, you don't really know what like real life is. You kind of don't know you don't have a full grasp of like sin. I mean, now I feel like 10-year-olds do. It's like, I think it's a lot different than when I was 10, and it wasn't that long ago.
and you're how old now?
20.
Just 20.
I'm 20.
I'm
But
just putting that out there. 'Cause
Yeah, no.
he could be 40.
Yeah.
He's not. He's half of 40.
So I'm 10 years old. I'm curious. Once I turn like 13, 14, I now realize like, okay, this is what sin looks like. This is what temptation is, like all these things.
And is that coming from your mom or like?
That's just coming from having friends that aren't Christian
Mm.
and realizing like, what do I have that they don't? Not materialistic, but like,
So having that standard that you could look at, it was real to you, and you had that standard, and you could see the difference.
yeah.
That's great. That's great awareness. You
Yeah.
know.
I think it really started. A lot of my friends, their parents aren't together, so it started there. Like, okay, why don't they have both their parents in the house? How does their dad act versus their mom? Like, okay, I'm noticing these things. So I was able to realize what sin and temptation and everything was. And my friends would always ask me stuff like, I went all throughout high school, and this is not me bragging at all by any means, but I like took it upon myself. I was like, I'm not gonna really get into like porn and things like that. And my friends, because it's so common for men, my friends were like, "There's no way you're telling the truth." I'm like, "I am. Like, I promise you. Like, it's not. Everybody doesn't have to do this. Now I did sin. I made mistakes and did other things, but I was like looked at from my friend group as like he's different, but like, why is he like that? Why is he different?" And so then they're asking me this, but I don't know for myself. So I think when I'm 14, 15 is when I'm like, okay, I've got to realize like what it is that I have that my friends maybe don't have yet. And so that's when it really became like real, like real, like no more like comic books. And it's like the Bible is like, this is what it is. This is life. This is life as a Christian.
It became 3D rather than just you're reading stuff on the page. It's actually happening in front of you. And
yes.
That's awesome.
And so then you're still, and you go to your mom's church, obviously.
Yes.
And then how does Young Life come into the picture?
Young Life, I don't start going to Young Life till my junior year in high school. It was like halfway through my junior year.
Now, did you know about it before then?
I had no idea what it was.
Okay.
I didn't.
So it wasn't like you didn't go.
It was.
You didn't even know.
I didn't even know. It was literally.
Was it there?
It was there.
Okay.
It was there. It was prevalent. I did get invited to Young Life camp at the end of my sophomore year, but I didn't know the name of it. I just had a bunch of my friends telling me like, come to summer camp. I'm like, I don't even know what this is. Then I'm seeing pictures. I'm like, that's whatever. Fast forward, football season happens, and like all my closest friends that play football all go to Young Life, but they just
and
I don't remember.
Sorry for interrupting, but like describe your high school.
Okay.
To us, because it's a big school.
It's like a decent.
Okay, I mean, just describe what your high school was like, because I think that's important as we go on.
It's like 1,000 to 1,200 kids.
Oh, yeah.
Was
Not
it-
in your class. Like that's the
in
whole
the
high
whole
school.
school, yeah.
Oh, 300-400.
Still,
That's
yeah,
still
that's pretty
400,
big.
yeah.
out here in
Yes.
these parts. It's called
Yeah.
Quad A or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the demographic? Like, is it, again, you said it's sort of country, but not really. Suburb country.
Yeah, the people aren't country at all.
No, right.
It's just like the way the land is. It's just weird.
And is
Right.
it very diverse, not diverse, somewhat diverse?
Somewhat diverse.
Like, give me percentages.
Okay, this is
Ish.
I'm definitely gonna be wrong.
100% human.
I would say for sure.
2%
Sure.
lizard people, but that's consistent with the rest of the
Maybe.
world.
I would say 50%. No, I would go like 60% white. Maybe 15% black. We had a big like Asian
Really?
community.
And this is going to sound really funny. Why?
In Cincinnati.
The high school I went to ranked like top 5 in academics in the state of Ohio.
What part of that was the 15% of the Asians?
They carried. They definitely carried. They definitely carried. I will say that.
And Jared.
Yeah.
Well, there's some tech in Cincinnati.
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we had like a lot. We had a decent amount of Middle Eastern.
That's a really diverse school.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know, like,
And
'cause
that's all throughout elementary all the way up to high school.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Okay. So you said football. Sorry, I interrupted.
And
Yeah.
you did play football.
I played football. I played basketball.
Multi-sport. Nice.
Yeah. I mean, we weren't known for sports. Our like division that we're in is the toughest division. I can say this in Ohio.
Like Moeller.
We didn't have so Moeller is in the GCO. They have 4 schools in their division. Moeller and Elder pretty much run that. But the GMC, like all the way back to the 90s, I would say maybe probably even earlier than that, was just like we have Princeton High School, Fairfield High School, Sycamore was really good.
Your high school was Sycamore.
Yeah,
Okay.
high school was Sycamore. So it was just like we were known for academics. We didn't really have anything too crazy. It's just like a high school.
And your friends that were on the football team were all involved in Young Life.
Yes. It was actually funny enough. I feel like the week they told me about it was the week I went. Like the first time they ever said anything was the first time I went. Halfway through my junior year, I didn't play basketball this year, so I'm just like working at Target, fooling around. Yeah, I go to Young Life. I really didn't like it at first because it It was. I mean, the room was. It was like 4 black kids in there. They're playing games where they're like putting stuff in our hair. We're putting stuff in the kids' hair. I'm like, that just goes against everything I've been like taught. Like nobody touches your hair. Nobody like gets in your personal space, like stuff like that. So I'm like, I don't really think this is for me. The music wasn't really, my
They were doing
taste.
music still?
They were doing music. It wasn't really my taste.
You don't do music anymore?
I would say a lot of clubs don't do music anymore.
Yeah.
What do you mean by doing music?
So typically, you'll have like kids line up at the door.
And this is speaking to Young Life. So there's 2 weekly programmatic events that happen within Young Life.
Yes.
Club is 95% secular fun with a 5% gospel message at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Typically held in somebody's house or a neutral, if you will, community room, whatever. Yeah. And then there's Campaigners, which is a Bible study. So you're talking about club.
Club, yep.
So we're not talking about summer camp at all right now.
No, we're not talking
Okay.
No.
All right.
And club is like meant to like for kids to let their guard down.
Yes.
Get a little bit more comfortable with each other, comfortable with leadership, and all that kind of stuff.
I could do an easy hour on the theology of Young Life
Right.
Club, but we won't do that at this time. But
Yeah, I just did
it's
5
for
seconds.
everybody. It's for the Christian kid, and it's really built for the furthest out kid beyond Jared. Jared's not the furthest out kid.
Right.
It's for the kid who's like, this is stupid. It still wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
club.
music. So explain music in club.
Typically, they'll like wait at the door, build sort of like a hype. You'll come into music.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll have another first song. It really depends on who's running it.
Yeah.
I know like in the South Hills, I'm friends with a lot of them. They'll do like Baby Keem, some Kendrick, but it's all clean. It's all clean music. Then you'll play a game that involves everyone. And then you'll have music again. Then you'll play a game that you pick the kids. So this is where you want to get the kids that like maybe this is their second time or their first time, and you're like, I think they'll play a game.
Oh, first time, that's scary though.
Yeah, it is. It is. But that's how like we were talking about breaking the walls down.
Mm-hmm.
That's typically how they'll try and do that. Then you have one more song, which is like a slower song, get everybody relaxed because they're hyped up from the game. Then you'll have your little 5-minute, hey, this is the gospel, or this is who Jesus is. This is why we want you to come. This is why, you should keep coming around. And then but it was different. I was expecting like gospel a little bit. I kind of was like, I think we're gonna sing like Christian songs, play a couple of games, and it was just not that.
You thought it was going to kind of be like a youth group.
Yeah, I came in with the youth group mindset.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
And it was weird. It's 60 kids in a sweaty basement, hot, like you're jumping around, pushing each other, like legit. It's crazy.
Were you surprised at all at who was there? Like, okay, there's only 3 other people of color or black people there, but were you like, oh, that dude's here and oh, that girl's here?
Yeah,
or
I was surprised from like a popularity standpoint of like, oh, they come to this, like they want to hear about God. And I think that if that was probably the only thing that was like the positive takeaway from that first club of like, oh, they like this is for everybody. Yeah, I didn't really enjoy it at first. I'll be honest. I say that all the time. I didn't enjoy it. But then I came back, my best friend at the time, his name is Kenan. We were doing like, he's a year older than me. But at this point, I'm not playing basketball. He's not. And we just hung out every day. And he was the one that told me like, yo, you got to come. Like, we would read the Bible together sometimes, but then also we would like go out and party. So it was like, we were the blind leading the blind. Like, we didn't know what we were doing. But, he invited me. I came again. And then it was like, I knew I was locked in when I went without him. It was like my third time going. He was like, I can't make it tonight. I was like, all right, I'll still go. And then I was like, okay, then I'm hooked. So, yeah.
So what did get you coming back?
What
was meaningful about it? That
it was like everybody dropped their character. Like the person they were trying to be at school, like they had to be for their girlfriend or boyfriend.
So you got to see the authenticity.
Yes, they dropped that. And then everybody was there. Like nobody cared. We had an autistic kid that came.
Sure.
That people, you go to school, people are making fun of him. Like, they won't talk to him. He's coming here, like, people are loving him. I'm like, is that real? But it is. And then, like, it slowly went from, okay, we're not just going to act like this at club. We're going to take this to our school.
That was my next question. Did that transition actually happen?
And that was the other thing that got me.
That's pretty
like,
amazing.
People are not just, like, people are coming, learning, changing, and now they're going. And so, like, I don't know. I think I like that. And I like having people together. Like I said, I went to school with my family, and we would always do like stuff on the weekend. So I'm just used to seeing like love and people be around each other. I enjoyed that.
And that's interesting because, and going back to, and we sent your emotional needs results to your email, Jared. I don't know if you got a chance to look at, but your highest is approval, also known as belonging.
And that's the emotional need of like, I like to be a part of something.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's my family, whether it's my friend group.
Here's my tribe.
My tribe.
Yeah.
Gotta
Right.
have my tribe.
So
All
what you
due
just
respect
said
to
makes a
me.
lot of sense of like why, like one of the reasons why you really liked it, you know, which that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your other highest one was respect.
Respect. I mean, I don't like.
Disrespect.
Well, you're talking about people touching your hair, but don't give me my personal
Boundaries.
space. Yep.
You know,
yeah.
actually, if somebody doesn't know better, that is fine. I don't like blunt. Like, I'm disrespecting you on purpose. That's where I'm
Well,
like,
right, because the first one's ignorance. It's not disrespect.
Ignorant.
Yeah.
That they didn't know. What did somebody say recently? Are you being knowingly ignorant? And not to me, it was to somebody else. That was sharing the
Knowingly
story,
ignorant.
and I was like, well, that would just be being a jerk.
Yeah.
Like, that's you can't actually
Yeah.
you can't knowingly be ignorant. But right, but the other one is I know better, but
Yeah.
I'm choosing to do it.
That's
That's when you rise up a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm a calm person, but I think I still do it in like a relaxed manner of like, let's not do that, or
Yeah.
like
That's
even
such a
with
great line.
my
Let's
nephews.
not do that.
Oh man, when it's good practice for when I'm a dad, cause my one nephew, third, he's just like, he know if you're like, don't do that, he's got to do it, and I'm like,
He's the button pusher.
well, why are we?
Your head get hot when he does it?
Yeah, definitely. But his dad, like my dad and my brother, I don't want them to feel his wrath. So I'm like, just come with Uncle Red. Let me discipline you, because I think I get that from my dad. He'll take it. Oh, you want to be disrespectful? He's taking it to the top. Where I'm like, I'll slowly climb that ladder. But yeah, I don't disrespect.
Not a fan.
I'm just like, respect is so simple. It's so simple. It doesn't really require. It requires more to like, you have to make up in your mind, like, okay, I'm gonna do this to this person to disrespect them.
Well, let's look at that for a second.
Yeah.
Versus like,
Because that's actually an astute statement.
Yeah.
Because if you want to meet the need of appreciation, you've got to go to somebody and say, hey, Brian, thank you so much for leading worship. Thanks for being a good friend. That takes something. If it's encouragement, same thing. If you have an emotional need of comfort, I have to invest in your emotions and join you in your emotions. You said respect. It just...
Treating somebody like a human being.
Right. Like you said, it just doesn't take anything. Like and I'm wondering, like, are there any other emotions? I've never thought of it that way. Like, it takes the least energy to meet that need.
Yeah.
Or is it a default need?
Well, I'm like, when somebody's speaking, just shut up.
Well, come on now.
Like, somebody's just talking.
Yeah.
Like that, little things like that kill me.
Yeah.
But I don't show it. But it like, I don't know. It just.
What about a shopping cart being left out in the middle of the parking lot?
You know what? I used to work at Costco.
Okay,
and I started off as a cart boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hurts inside.
It's the test. That's the test.
Brian's soul gets grieved at carts and litter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And people that drive in the left lane that just need to get over into the right lane.
Be
It's
respectful.
there to move.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Well, he's always driving back and forth to Cincinnati, so I can't imagine what you go through.
Yeah.
That's a rough drive.
What's funny is like I feel like you're having like kind of like a little bit of a aha moment. Like, yes,
Yeah.
I'm feel. This is why I feel this
No,
way.
literally.
Because it's funny. Like I don't have a high need of respect. But there are certain situations, like I don't get all worked up when I see a cart randomly in a parking lot like Brian does. But
There are driving situations.
there are
though.
driving situations that I just want
The
to
Penn Hills,
just
the
want
Penn
to
Hills Shopping Center in general, I think.
just want to
it's
ram
Wild
my
West.
car into somebody.
Man.
He's already shaking his head. He's been in Ben Hills 4 times
mean-
in his life.
Yeah.
But when you get mad in traffic, it's not respect, though.
No, it's
Well, one, it's acceptance. Like
Sometimes
you're not mad at me, are you?
sometimes
There's
it
no
can
way
be
you're mad at
there's
me.
that.
or security, especially if Amy's in the car, because I'm sure that somebody does something dumb.
Yeah,
You're
there's,
very
yeah, there's
protective of
those
her.
situations, but I'm trying to figure out like where would it go? Like so Brian's example of somebody driving slow in the left lane.
And you also hate when people park like in front of the store, like just go park in the
In the
park.
fire lane.
Yes. And they go
So
run into the store.
why
Like,
do you-
there's
why do you get
50
mad about that?
spaces out here,
Yeah.
and you're walking fine.
Yeah.
Like I know you don't have like you're not getting.
Let
out
alone
with
the
your
laundromat
cane.
where they'll go 5 deep
Oh,
along the curb.
it drives me crazy. And like that's so disrespectful to everybody else. Like, who do you think you are? I am.
But why? So that I think that would be respect.
Yeah, just because you don't have a high need for it doesn't mean he can't
Right.
recognize
There's
it.
certain situations where like I do get.
But you
Amped
started
up.
saying, but I don't think that's all respect for it. Well, this isn't about this anyway.
Right.
So
No, it's interesting. And it's
Yeah.
like, but that comes back to your point. It doesn't take much to give respect.
Like I was thinking while he was talking, like I think if you were to talk to somebody, you could assume they respect you before they like disrespect you, because they'll make it known. Like if I'm disrespecting you, I'm gonna make it known. If I'm respecting you, maybe it won't be as known, but you see what I'm saying? Does that make
The
sense?
default is respect.
Yes.
You have to show me
That you're
disrespect.
Yeah, exactly.
I think though,
That's what
I
was
think
trying to say.
people there's a lot of the main character syndrome happening, especially more and more now. And I think it's getting harder and harder for people, or we're moving away from it becoming a default, because we're moving, I think, more into a state of entitlement. We're moving more into a state of nothing else matters, and I'm able to look through you because you see, you're on chat boards where nobody's real. So I actually do get concerned that we're losing a baseline of fundamental respect.
I think your statement, Jared, speaks to a level of maturity and confidence in that I assume you respect me until you disrespect me. And where I hear you saying, Brian, is maybe a more jaded older person like myself, that it's not that anyone's disrespecting anybody. They're not even considering you.
Right.
Do you know what I'm
right.
saying? So it looks, to Jared,
The indifference.
hey, they respect him. To us, the bitter old men, we go, they respect him until he's in their way, in which case then they're going to step all over him. Now Jared's angry, but he's not going to show it because he keeps it inside.
Yeah.
And he manages it to some degree.
I'm not like I demand your respect either. I'm not like that.
No,
I
you're
just-
chill. I mean,
I'm more so, if I'm disrespected, I'm more so okay with that. I don't like seeing the disrespect.
So when you're hurt, your hurt goes to one of four places: fear, guilt, self-condemnation, or anger. What's the first place? Like when something hurts you, where fear, guilt, anger, self-condemnation.
and do you understand the difference between guilt and self-condemnation? So guilt is, it's my fault. So like, if one of your highest emotional needs is respect. So if you get disrespected, if your hurts go to anger, you become angry when you're disrespected. But if it's guilt, you go, oh, that was my fault. I was acting a jerk. That's why they disrespected me.
Guilt.
Self-condemnation is,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a loser. It's not that I did anything. I just don't even
don't even-
deserve to be respected. Who would respect me?
Why would anybody respect me?
That's me.
Eric's like, I'm that guy. So do yours go to anger? You pointed up guilt a little
Mine
bit.
goes to guilt.
Really?
Even if
I
it's not your fault?
Yeah, I'm like, what could I have done better first?
Where's that coming from? Has it always been that way? Like if you got in trouble in school, did you ever get in trouble in school?
Not really.
Well, you have an authoritarian father, correct? You mentioned that.
That was in trouble in school. Wasn't much of enough. I wasn't even going to try that. I'm not.
Because you were gonna get something when you went home. If you did,
Yeah.
yeah,
From both of them.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because you mentioned also you don't want your nephews to get in trouble with your dad
Yeah.
or their dad,
Yeah.
because obviously dad was. So if anybody was at fault, odds are it was you. Again, good parenting. You knew what right and wrong was, right?
Yeah.
So yours goes to guilt, like, oh, it must be my bad.
Yeah.
So you keep going to Young Life, and then something you buy in. You're going because I want to keep moving forward. Tell the cookie story.
Cookie story.
McDonald's.
So, okay, after the club, we would go to McDonald's every week. That was just like the cherry on top. That's where you have like the conversations with the new kids. Maybe one of the guys you already know brought one of his friends. That's where you have those more, not too intentional, just like getting to know, who's in the room.
Beyond a high five.
Yes.
There's less people. It's more
Yes,
focused.
yes. Well,
intimate.
sometimes everybody.
Oh, really?
Sometimes it be
Oh, man.
65 kids at McDonald's.
Ooh.
But yeah, it's less focus, less like pressure. It's just like, hey, we're chilling. We're at McDonald's.
Right. No agenda. There's
No,
no.
exactly.
We're just hanging out, having a good
Exactly.
We just out here.
time. We just out here, man.
And so I love cookies. Like I will never not. That's my whatchamacallit.
Instead of porn, you went to cookies. That was your sin.
No.
Man,
That's
wait
my-
till you go to a wedding in Pittsburgh, man.
My elementary. Oh yeah. See, I've been to one. My elementary snack or.
Oh yeah. We'll get
I'm sorry.
to that.
I'm sorry. I'm
Everybody
sorry.
knows
Jumping
you.
the gun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love cookies. Like I'm just like everybody needs to have cookies. I used to persuade my dad. I would make cookies. Be like, Dad, you want a cookie? Like he'd be on the diet. He'd be like, no. But yeah, I bought
What's your favorite cookie? All of them.
just chocolate chip.
Classic.
I'm a simple guy. I'm
Yeah.
simple.
There's nothing wrong with it. You don't need to fix it. It's good.
And McDonald's does this amazing thing where you can pay $5 for 13 cookies.
I didn't even know they had that.
Yes.
No, Jared.
So
that exists right now.
it still exists. It's called a cookie tote.
A cookie tote.
If you
I've
just say
never ever heard of
you'll
that.
pull up, it'll take
13, not 12.
13.
Baker's dozen.
Baker's dozen.
Wow.
13. You'll
said
pull up. It'll take about 3 minutes. They'll bring you them.
Warm and hot, like warm.
Warm and hot in a
Oh,
nice little
man.
package.
A tote, if you will.
And I'm working at Target and I'm blowing my money on shoes and stuff. At this point, I'm like inviting kids to Young Life, driving them. I'm like, I'm here. Like, let's do this. And so that was my way of getting to know everybody. Like, I would buy like 4 cookie totes. Some of my friends, I would make them do like dumb things for like a cookie. I'd be like, go talk to this girl. You can have 2 cookies.
Yeah.
Or like something like that. And so I'm buying cookie totes. I go table to table and I just give out a cookie, get to know whoever it was I was giving the cookie to. And then that was pretty much it. And then it became like a thing where it's like, okay, I'm excited for McDonald's because I'll probably get a free cookie from Jerry.
Yeah.
And so
That's such a simple yet brilliant idea.
I think there's going to be a place in a big room in heaven where you can go in. And it's like, how did you get here? Well, I had a cookie out of the cookie tote.
Like, do you ever get a cookie
There'll
tote
be
at
a guy out
McDonald's?
there, I was there when Stephen was martyred. I got a cookie from Jared at McDonald's.
Cincinnati.
that's funny.
But it was
cookie tote.
But it was one of those things where when I first heard that, it wasn't Jared that told me. It was his Young Life leader who told me about it. And that, more people were coming to club because of Jared's cookies than it was club or anything else like that.
Yeah.
And so that's how, tell me about your relationship with Ishan, or as
Ishan?
Brian calls him, Ishan,
Ishan.
as I phonetically put it next to his name.
That's my boy. Let me see. I had seen him so much my freshman and sophomore year, but I thought he went to the school. Like I thought he went there. I'm like, oh, okay. Like I didn't know his name. I'm in a Corrido, which is a Chipotle. It's like a healthier Chipotle. They have like carrots and stuff. I don't eat the carrot. I'm just saying it's healthier. But they have hummus. Okay, I'm done.
That was a good sell. Good sell.
So people are like lining up for a carrot Corrida Chipotle Light.
My friend Will and Jordan, they used to work at Corrido, and they would give me free bowls.
Oh, that's stealing.
So I'm there, and Ishan's like really good friends with Will, and they're in the parking lot one day, and I just was like, yo, what's up with you? And he was like, yo, I'm Ishan. And I'm like, I'm Jared. And then we didn't really talk. And I want to say probably like 2 weeks later.
And he's in college at this point, it
He's
turns
at-
out.
he's in
He's a
college.
college leader for
Yes.
Young Life.
Okay.
Where's he going to college?
UC.
Oh,
He's
right.
at UC.
That would make sense. He's a Bearcat.
2 weeks later, I go to club, meet him again, basically. And then we were cool. From there, he asked me to get food a couple of times. Actually, my friend Ben, who plays basketball at Tampa. Ishan was trying to have like an intentional conversation with him. Like he was trying to really get to know him, and help him like kind of develop his relationship with Christ some more. And I went with Ben because he was like, I don't really know Ishan that well. Like I don't know. It might be weird. So I go with him, and it turns into like Ishan getting to know me more. And from there, just like our relationship just sprouted.
But that's a good example as you continue on as a young life leader and now staff person. And I haven't talked to Ishan about this, but it's like, man, I really got to get to know Ben. And Ben, man, God's put Ben on my heart. Ben's going to be my guy. And then, Jared shows up and now, Jared's my guy. Yeah. That's it. Like you think you know what you're doing and God's like, yeah, but no.
Yeah.
And it's over here.
I didn't think about that till I started talking about it. That's a really good point that you just made.
Yeah, we think we know what we're doing, and God's like, yes, but no. Yeah. And then you go the right way.
We were at beat-ups, just an ordinary Tuesday, or was it Thursday? Because they did BOGO on Thursday. Yeah, it was a Thursday, and we're just talking. And then from there, we would just hang out, probably like me and him once a week. And we wouldn't even, it wasn't even like, oh, what's been hard this week? Like, we would have those conversations, but it was just fun. Like, we were just having fun. Then we started up, I didn't start it up. He started up a small group with some more of my buddies from football, and I was really, like, answering. He seen I was, like, progressing. He was like, like, we would just have Bible studies. Then we had a fall weekend, which was big for me. He was like, actually, I'll tell the story. I'm everywhere, my bad. Fall weekend, we go on a hike up this mountain. Then we go up the mountain, come down the mountain, and then go back up. Right? Yeah, something like that. And there's a bunch of trees everywhere.
Like they do on mountains.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of trees. And I'm like, let's build a fort. And like at first people are laughing. I'm like, nah, let's do this. So I get like 6 people. Then it turns to like 18. Now it's like 25 people. And we're building a fort.
Cookie shack on the mountain.
I should have named. Oh, why didn't I think of that earlier? Oh my goodness. And we're building a fort. And later that night, I'm like, that was so fun. Like whatever. We're talking, just man. He's like, you should be a young life leader. I was like, what does that mean? He's like, well, like what I do, you just hang out with kids, help them develop their relationship with Christ. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Like young life is cool. I don't know if I'll do it after high school. I'm not really paying it any mind. And then fast forward senior year, he brings up that story again. He's like, no, I really want you to consider it. At this point, he's told me he's moving to Pittsburgh for the staff job. So I'm like, dang, my boy leaving. I was kind of like, somebody's got to pick up the torch where he's leaving it. So I'm like, I'll just stay at Sycamore, do it like that. But, I mean, God obviously had other plans.
So how did it go from that? So like
from there,
you're thinking, I'm not really going to do the college thing.
Yeah. Ishan is leaving. Fall was really tough for me. I'm like,
So you graduate from high school?
No, in high
Fall
school.
of senior year.
Senior year.
Was
Fall
difficult.
is tough for me. I don't really know like my purpose. I don't really know what I want to do. Everybody's basically figured it out where they want to go to school. Everybody's accepted and whatever. And I'm just like, I don't, like I literally have no idea. Like I'm clueless. And so I just keep going with Young Life. It seems to be the only like stable thing kind of in my life. I mean, obviously I have family and everything, but
the consistent theme.
Consistent. Yeah, that was like consistent. I'm like, I'm going here. People are coming. I'm making friends. I'm like, this is cool, but I'm not really paying attention to it. I'm still like, oh, what do I do? Who am I? And he came back. He's moved to Pittsburgh by now. Fall, I'm still kind of like, I don't know who I am, what I'm doing. Same thing through winter. He comes back to visit. He's like, have you thought about like what we talked about? I'm like, what you mean? He's like, being a Young Life leader. I'm like, not really. Like, that's not a job, is it? He was like, it is a job. That's why I moved. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, that could be nice. So then it was Young Life staff in Cincinnati or move to Pittsburgh, do Young Life, and figure out my life. And I remember it was senior night basketball. This is basically the only choice I have because I'm like, if I stay in Cincinnati, I don't know what my life will look like. But Pittsburgh, I still don't know, but it sounds fun. So I just was like, okay, I'm gonna go to Pitt. And so like when I walked out, because they announce what you're doing for senior night, it was just like Pittsburgh, like not Pittsburgh University. It was just like
Pittsburgh,
just Pittsburgh. And so the people that were close to me kind of knew what that meant. Like, okay, he's gonna do Young Life and figure it out.
Yeah.
But for like somebody that doesn't know me or somebody's dad that I'm not really close with, they're just like, okay, like he's just moving to Pittsburgh. And that's where I was just like, okay, I'm bought in on this idea of leading or whatever.
And where did you live when you moved to Pittsburgh?
I lived in Carnegie with Ishan. So it was me, him, my other boy, Nicholas Smoker.
Oh, really?
Who his wife is,
Leah.
yeah, his wife is on Young Life staff at the University of Pittsburgh. Yeah, and we lived together.
So you're 19, 18.
How old am I?
It's hard to say.
I'm 18 when
At
I
the time.
moved here. Yeah.
So he's 18, living with a recent college grad, and Nick is the same thing.
Yep.
Like, what a crazy...
Yeah.
And just because Ishan asked me to.
Right.
And you were leading in South Fayette.
No, I wasn't leading.
You
at
never
all.
led it South Fayette.
I wasn't leading at all.
Oh, you were just out there.
I was just there. Like when I was in high school, Ishan had a bunch of friends that didn't lead, but they were good Christian guys. I was that. Like I was just meeting his guys. I was meeting some of Wogan's guys, and they're just like, "Who is he?" And they're just like, "Our friend." Like he's just here. And so it was tough to tell people like why I moved. I didn't really have a reason at that point. I mean, now I know what it was, but it was tough to be like, yeah, I just moved out here. I work. And then after that, people don't really ask you many questions. They're just like, oh, okay. Like he's just here. But so that was tough for me that first year. I would say the second year, I like devised a plan. I was like, okay, I know what I want to do. I know who I am. I'm confident. When people asked me, it was to the point where I'm like, I was telling people like, my default was I might move back. They were just like, why? I was like, I don't know. I might just move back. Now it kind of turned to like, okay, I'm doing Young Life staff. They're like, oh, what is that? And then it gives me the chance to tell them what it is. Now it's like, this is why I moved. This is who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
Do you
awesome.
enjoy leadership?
I do enjoy it. I don't really like to look at it as leadership. I don't really like the term leader. Because even when I was in high school, Ishan was my leader, quote unquote. We were just friends. Like I said, we were having fun. Mm-hmm. We could have real conversation. He could tell me hard things in his life. I could tell him the same. It wasn't like, oh, I look up to you. Like
It was organic and it just kind of,
just real.
Yeah.
So I hope when I have that with a high school guy or even a college guy, even my friends, it's just like organic. It's not, oh, you're my leader. Like, no, we're just friends. I'm not your friend that's pointing you towards like alcohol and drugs and stuff like that. I'm pointing you.
I think that you have a desire for authenticity. It seems to be a theme. And I think in that desire for authenticity, you do lead people. You get them to open up, and it's easy to form a camaraderie because you're curious. And I think that's a great trait.
Yeah. I appreciate that. I think that's the trait I cherish the most is the curiosity. Like I feel like there's so many people that don't have the opportunity to, this is who I am, this is why I'm like this is what's happened. Like I want to be the person that, okay, why did this happen? Who are you? Who do people think you are? Like why do you talk to people like that? Why are you angry? Or, like I like asking all those.
And when you ask those questions, do you get an understanding of kind of who they are? Because for me, I do the same. I'm curious. I love asking questions, but then I think for me, I get there's a theme or and then I get to impart like, hey, I think that this is based on what you've just told me. You're really good at this, or I love the ability to speak into somebody. Do you get that? Do you like to be able to speak into somebody?
Yes, I do enjoy that. I am learning to be better at that. I am a listener. The only way I can put it is like I'm a listener, and okay, like say for metaphor reasons, if somebody was hurt, I'm gonna sit on the bench with you. I'm gonna pat your back. I'm gonna rub your back. I'm gonna make you feel comforted. I'm trying to learn to sit on the bench. Okay, now let me take you here. This is where you need to go to get help. This is what you should do. Or maybe it's not always their hurt. Maybe it's like, hey, you're really good at this. I'm listening to what you're telling me. This is what you should do. So I'm still learning.
Well, a lot of that is learning what they need.
Yeah.
Like, in the very beginning, they need someone to sit with them. But then what? And that's a lot of what we do here is like, cause you could say to them, you can do it, man. You're going to be great. You can go get them right now. But if they have a low need of encouragement, which is what that is, but they have a high need of support, they would rather you say, hey, come on, you and me, we're going to go do this. Yeah. I'm going to help you do this. Yeah. And so that's part of that learning what works with different people. But I love the fact that you're alongside them no matter what.
Yeah.
Very quickly, if I may, tell me about your time with Zay over in Perry.
Zay, that's my boy too. I don't think we're very similar. So like his expression of gratitude, it seems like, I guess, low or basic.
What do you mean by that?
Like it's not like it's not like over the top. Like you won't see it in his face. And I'm the same way, is what I was saying. So like I tell him all the time, like, I'm so grateful for you. I can't show, like, I wish I could show you in another way to really have you like understand.
Your exterior does not match your interior.
No, not at all. That's the same thing when I get angry. It's like I don't really want to show. I don't know how to show that.
I'm livid right now.
Yeah. And I mean I show expression if I'm really like at that point.
Yeah.
But in terms of like telling Zay how much like he means to me, it's hard for me to show him without just saying it. And I think he understands that because, like I said, we're similar.
It'd be interesting to see what his emotional needs are, because he could probably simply say to you, man, I'm really glad you're my friend. And that would probably mean a lot to you, or make you feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, with your high need of approval or / belonging.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Now, my time with him is great. He's a hard worker. He's probably the most patient man I know. He has a lot of grace for a lot of people. And I just get to witness that every time I'm with him, or every time I like go to the school with him. Yeah, and then like from another standpoint, he is the first man in my life that I know, like personally, who has a white wife. And so like there's things I've been able to learn from him, pick up from him, things I've even been able to push him in a little bit. Cause like I can relate to him in that. I mean, I'm not married, but I can relate to him in terms of like having somebody you love and that's your significant other.
Yeah.
That is not the same.
And your wonderful girlfriend, this is only really significant to you two. What is her name?
Sydney.
Sydney what?
Jackson.
I was hoping you were going to say Crosby there for a second, but
no. First time they were talking about he's dating Sydney Jackson. And I'm like,
does
you
Jeff
say
know?
Cindy Jackson? Yeah, does Jeff know? For those of you who sit at the table with us, Cindy Jackson is a devout member of our church who would be very inappropriate for her to be dating Jared or anybody other than her husband, Jeff.
That's funny.
But no, I'm excited, and this is a good first time at the table. I'm excited for January, where you're I've taken him up to the high school. What did you think of your first time at Penn Hills?
I thought it was great.
He took him to the athletes' food pantry and introduced him around a little bit.
Great, yeah, that was cool. I'm excited.
So you officially start in January?
I'm full time in January. So
Full time
I'm just
in
part
January
time right now.
Gotcha.
I'll be full time in January. Yeah.
Where are you living? Are you living in Carnegie
I'm
still?
in Oakland right now.
You're in Oakland, okay.
Yeah, I live with 5 other guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're all Young Life leaders? Or in Young Life College? Or
3 of them are Young Life leaders.
Okay. It's sort of but isn't that like a house that they keep using?
Technically, it's a Young Life house. We hope it just like recycles Young Life leaders.
Yeah.
And there's a culture that's built.
And I mean, if you're the landlord, you'd
You
want
ain't got
them
no better
living-
tenants than that.
Right.
I kind of got to pitch that idea to her. She doesn't really,
She doesn't see it that way.
not yet. She will.
She will.
She's a great lady.
Hey, I was at
She's a great lady.
the food pantry the other day, and the boys' basketball coach was there, Mr. Giles, Coach Giles, and Malaya. I think I introduced you to real larger than life, outgoing, can't control herself sophomore. She goes, "Hey Giles, you got the key to the team room?" And I went, "Whoa! Did you just mean to say, excuse me, Coach Giles? Would it be okay if I asked you a question at this time about our team room?" And she smiled and kind of laughed. And she goes, "You're right. I'm sorry, Coach Giles." And he looked at me and he goes, "Man, Jay, we got to have you be the mentor for every athlete." He goes, "If I'd have said that to her, she goes, she would have given me sass." And I'm like, "Not me, but I have a guy." I'm like, just wait a little bit longer. It's all coming together. Maybe she'll listen to a guy that's a year and a half older, or no, 4 years older than her.
Yeah.
Hey, last week we introduced a new topic that is yet to be named. Maybe it's, I don't know. We talked about restaurants that aren't there anymore. But now I want to talk about this week, what was the best school lunch food item? And would it be as good now? So I put it on Facebook, got a bunch of answers, and I'm going to run them down. Here's the different ones that only got one vote. Garlic fries with an unhealthy amount of ranch dressing. Bella, my daughter, she actually posted a picture of the high school's breadsticks, to which Lydia agreed. Ham and turkey melt. Sally Herr, "I think I love school spaghetti," she said, because her dad never made spaghetti. Grilled cheese. Now here we get into multiple items. 2 different steak salads.
Okay.
2 different people like steak salad.
Steak salad.
Well, you might have to go
Salad.
steak.
Oh,
No.
And salad.
Yeah, for that matter.
maybe both. Yeah. Steak gum.
We've never had Big Bill on this podcast, have we? There's no way we did.
I don't believe so.
Oh, let me tell you about Big Bill someday. He pointed out especially the watery ranch dressing.
Yeah.
Burger, 2 people said burger, including the big Indian burger. Was that around for your guys' day?
I don't
I do
remember
not
that.
recall that.
So it was, I don't think they do it anymore, of course. But it's so funny. The minute they said that, like, I had this vision, like wrapped in foil with like not really American cheese.
Yeah.
3 people, Mexican pizza.
What?
3 people, Mexican pizza.
I never trusted school pizza.
Never trust the school
Never
pizza.
trusted school.
But no, that was Mexican pizza. Beef pinwheels and chicken pinwheels. 3 people mentioned either beef or chicken pinwheels.
What is it?
I don't
That's a
even know
pin-
what a
yeah.
beef pinwheel or
I
chicken.
know what
like
a pinwheel is, and I know what chicken is.
They don't seem to go together.
No.
And one person said beef tips and gravy over buttered noodles.
What?
Actually, my
What
mom
school are
made
you
that
going to?
growing up, and I do like that.
Well,
must have
yeah,
been
but
Yeah,
that's
but I've
not-
never had that at
That's
school.
lunch.
Never had that. How old is that person?
They're old. They're
Older.
That's when they had actual food.
in
schools.
second place.
Yeah.
Pizza burgers.
Okay.
Wait, pizza burger?
Yeah.
I never heard
I
of
barely remember that. And number 1 was pizza. Most people pointed out rectangle.
Oh, ours were round.
Oh.
Pizzas. Yeah.
Oh,
the
no.
microwave.
My-
Like the French bread pizzas?
No.
No, this was just a round, like personal pizza.
Like a
Did it
sad
have
bagel.
plastic over it?
Probably at some point.
Those were the ones that you used to put those in the microwave.
Mine was chicken patty sandwich.
Really?
Oh man, I would eat one right now. It'd be just as good. Well,
was
you
yours?
know, you and me share the joy of the Burger King chicken.
The old school Burger King, the
Dude,
traditional
I'm there
Burger
too.
King.
That thing's so
Was
good.
it like
So
a,
good.
I'll still
it was
go
like
get
a
one.
rectangle almost?
Kind of.
It's like
No,
a rounded
oval. A long oval.
Yes, yes.
With the real fine lettuce and a little
Yes.
bit of
Yep.
mayo.
Iceberg shredded
Yep.
lettuce.
No, I'm with you. I'm
No.
with you.
Mayo.
It was like one, yeah.
I might have to go out to 286.
Dude, I'm
and get
telling
a
you,
Burger
man, that
King.
thing is
Yeah.
Right,
Or
it's
Pitcairn.
And I used to have the cinnamon rolls for
286.
breakfast.
at Burger King. Burger King.
Well, there's a whole sweet section as well. So what was yours, Brian?
I mean, and this isn't because of what you said. I had it before we even started talking about chocolate chip cookies. But Penn Hills used to have a chocolate chip cookie,
Little underbaked.
little underbaked, and I think it would still be just as good.
Yeah,
I-
it would give me a horrible stomach ache.
I think I
'cause
did
don't-
bad things
yeah.
to get more of that.
And yours was chocolate cookies?
Yeah. No. Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip
chip.
cookies. I apologize.
Don't
I
disgrace the
apologize.
chocolate
So
chip cookie.
my real answer, and I know I've mentioned this before, they were meat nuggets. It wasn't chicken because they were like dark meat.
It wasn't beef. Wasn't chicken.
And
Maybe pork.
I would even say it had
just
2
rolled out.
E's. Yeah.
Arby's just rolled out meat nuggets.
But it looked like chicken nuggets. But like we would like pay like an extra $1 and we would just give, like literally we were bribing the lunch lady,
Yeah.
Kenny McMurdy, and I, the guy that beat me 56 times in a row in rock, paper, scissors. Very smart guy. Not a joke. Not a joke.
Wow.
Took me out. 56 times in a row we played rock, paper, scissors, and he beat me.
Does he go to Vegas and count cards and stuff? He probably should.
He went to Cal Berkeley on a math degree, or MIT, and he teaches at IU.
All right.
Math. But
Same.
we would get meat nuggets, and we would pay extra, and she would give us a double order, and I know she pocketed it. And I mean, there's no way they're good now. But what nobody mentioned, other than my sister in a text, Kathy,
Yeah.
the Thanksgiving dinner lunch.
I hated that.
Oh, the cube of stuffing, the square of stuffing.
Yeah, I was never. I mean, I
think I took my lunch a lot.
Dangerous.
I took my lunch a
I don't
lot
really
too.
remember,
but whenever I did buy, it would be pretty selective. But like, yeah, like the Thanksgiving dinner, I feel like. And your mom, Brian, your mom loves Thanksgiving dinner, and she'll cook Thanksgiving dinner at the beach, and I will eat it, and I love it. But it's such not a beach thing to me. It's like this.
Why are you opening that?
It's one of those things where like it's Thanksgiving. We only eat
become-
this
you
at
become
Thanksgiving.
You become Rachel.
Yeah,
like, you
yeah.
don't have Thanksgiving at the beach.
Yeah.
So on the sweet side, also, the number one item did not get mentioned. Here's what got mentioned: hot Cheetos.
Wait.
Go ahead.
I will say, for the regular food, the walking taco, I forgot to say that.
I think that was invented long after I was in high
And
school.
then ice cream sundae.
Ice cream
I
Sundae.
mean, not Sunday. Sandwich.
Yeah, you stepped on it because nobody mentioned ice cream, like the kind
Ice
that
cream
gets
sandwich
sticks
is
on your
good.
fingers.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm down.
I had a friend one time. I was down to my last corner bite, and he just went and he took it.
Oh.
And you're working for that perfect last bite on. That's one of those
Oh,
foods
yeah?
you're
That's
working.
a fight.
Yeah. Well,
You know what's
he's
funny is
a
I
lot
remember
bigger than I am.
Tuesday night when Lowe used to come.
Yep.
And it was early on in my Tuesday night career.
Sure.
We would get ice cream sandwiches. That we always have ice cream sandwiches. And I remember I was like, so like, why do we get ice cream sandwiches? Because like I was like, was there like something that sparked this? And Lowe simply was like, because they're freaking good. And I was like, all right, not a hard answer, but
Hot Cheetos, brownies, crunchy cheese doodles, those chocolate chip cookies. I bet they would still be amazing. Apple Crisp.
what?
I'm just saying. Now watch this run. Peanut butter bars, peanut butter and jelly cookies. That was Evie. So that's straight out of Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Eskimo pies, peanut butter chocolate square thing. Served it cold, was delicious.
Peanut butter chocolate square thing.
Somebody out there is like, I know exactly what
Yes.
he's talking about.
And then peanut butter rolls, like cinnamon rolls, but with peanut butter instead.
Ooh.
And yes, it would still be delicious.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's an older person because you're not allowed to have peanot butter in schools anymore, or half
true,
the school would die.
They're at least from the 80s.
It's true.
Yeah, at least the 80s, early 90s or so. Well, Jared, I'm glad you were with us for the first time. We will definitely have you back, I'm quite sure.
Yeah. for
Maybe
sure.
we need to have Zay on. They'll have Ishan. Ishan, by the way, is now at Franklin Regional High School.
We won't
He was
hold
at
it
South
against
State.
them.
No, it's a good thing.
Okay.
I think Zaya Ishan, that would be great.
Same time, or should we have them on separately?
I think you should do separate. I think separate would be nice.
Because you're the second Young Life person. Amani was the first. I guess I would be the first. But so, okay.
All right. That's it for episode 302. Join us in 2 weeks for episode 303. We are not on next week. Between now and then, please give us a like or follow on social media and visit us at lunchtimeinrome.com. While there, take our relational needs questionnaire. Thanks for joining us at the table for Lunchtime in Rome. See you in 2 weeks.
Hasta la vista.
Oh, adios.
There you go.
Bye.